Today is National Cancer Survivors Day, a celebration of life.
Every year in Colorado, thousands of families learn that someone they love is just beginning their cancer battle.
The new book, Your Cancer Roadmap, can help patients and families navigate that journey.
I recently talked to the book's author, Kim Tabaldo, the executive chair of the cancer support community, and asked why it is so important for her to write this.
I've talked to thousands of cancer patients over the years, and I found that there were certain themes that kept emerging about the cancer experience, questions that people were asking, information they were looking for. There's also been a tremendous amount of advances and developments in cancer care over the past decade. And so I thought this might be a good opportunity to take those conversations, take all of the latest information about cancer care and put it together in one place. And so really the idea around the book is to bring all of those resources together and all of those conversations in one easy to navigate place for patients and families.
And it can be pretty hard to talk about, just even cancer as a subject. And are there topics that you included in your book that you really want to encourage people to think about that they may not have thought about or maybe just trying to avoid?
So, we cover everything from soup to nuts in this book with a couple topics that I think are really important. One is clinical trials. I think we learned a lot about clinical trials during COVID. I think we heard a lot about it, but I think there's still a lot of myths and misconceptions about clinical trials. So there's a good section about clinical trials. It's really critical with cancer these days that patients get the proper genomic or biomarker testing. You have to get the right test at the right time in order to guide your treatment decision. So that's critical. And then of course, the emotional support side of things. We know it is normal to feel isolated, to feel depressed. We at the cancer support community have been supporting patients, navigating patients through that. We have a wonderful team of navigators across the country to help with all of that. So those are just some highlights, but there are almost 30 chapters in the book that cover really a wide range of topics.
What a fabulous resource. And you actually feature a foreword by First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. She's been a longtime advocate for cancer patients, also more personal stories from everyday patients at home, plus some guest essays from celebrities and well-known journalists. Why was it so important for you to include these stories in your book, and what are you hoping people reading take away from them?
Well, Kitty, in many ways, cancer is the great equalizer, right? No regard for race, for gender, for athletic status, celebrity status. And I felt like these folks who are more, sort of in the limelight, sharing their own personal stories, experiences, made the topic maybe a little less scary, a little more approachable. Dr. Biden writes in the foreword of the book that cancer has been a dark thread that has run through her life. And we certainly know that with the loss of her son, Bo, and other family members who've been affected. So I'm so grateful to everybody who contributed to the book and brought their own personal feel. I'm particularly grateful to Dr. Biden. I don't think we could have a more fierce advocate for cancer patients out there on the front lines, fighting to get patients better care, better access, more affordable care. So it really was a team effort, and I'm so grateful to everyone who contributed to the project.
So much within those pages, but overall, what are you really hoping people walk away from after reading the book?
Well, I'm a world traveler. I've traveled to over 50 countries, all 7 continents, and I always have a good guidebook in hand in my backpack, And so I'm hoping that that's how folks will view this. It's the roadmap, it's the guidebook for navigating a cancer diagnosis. So I want people to carry it in their backpack, carry it in their purse. There's places where you can write notes, write your doctor's information, keep it in your purse, sit in the backyard, read it when you're having a cup of coffee. But we really want folks to know that you do not have to face cancer alone. We're here at the Cancer Support Community, many wonderful organizations and resources across the country. Those resources are listed in the book, and we hope that it will help to ease that journey, ease that path for anyone who's facing a cancer diagnosis.
Kim, thank you so much for your time. The book, Cancer Roadmap, Navigating Life with Resilience, is available for pre-order wherever you buy your books. Appreciate your time today.
Have a great day.